Hey folks, it's Tom, your Frugal Prepper. So I'm out here at my storage unit. So this location is gone. This will eliminate $52 a month. So it used to be when I first got this, it was $21 a month. I want to say I got it in like 2008 or 9. It's been at least 10 years ago. And I haven't, there's been years that have gone by and I never came out here. So there's a few little gold nuggets, things I found that I was like, oh, I forgot I had that. I could use that. The vast majority of it either got scrapped, which I just gave it to a local junkyard, the metal and wire and stuff, or it got just thrown away. When years go by and you don't need it anymore. So I used to own a retail, or I should say I was a partner in a retail computer store here in town. Just did general home computer repairs, laptop repairs, screen replacements, virus removals, and I carried a lot of little adapters and pigtails and laptop AC adapters and stuff like that. So when that business went under, I had put most of the inventory here in the storage unit. And so, yeah, it was hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of inventory, but nobody needs a charger for a 10-year-old laptop anymore, right? So most of that just is gone, and I'm out of this. So this is going to save me over $600 a year. When I first moved in here, this storage unit was like $21 a month. It was a great deal. I think it's a 4x10. And I had shelves set up in here all the way around with a little walkway down the middle. So I had it set up real nice. And I did have some preps and stuff over here too. But I can find free places to keep some extra preps. This saves me money every month and gets this all done and out of my, life. So, that $600 a year can come in handy going towards the small home loan that we still owe on the house that's almost paid off. Or, if you take that by 10 years, $6,000. Although when I first got the place, it was only $21 a month. So it just goes up. And then, a couple years ago, they were like, well, now you have to carry insurance. You don't have a choice. So they added that on, which I threw 99% of the stuff away. Nothing I cared about here. If it would have burnt down, I would have been like, great. And so I've been just meaning to get out of it. Like back when I bought my shed, the idea was that I would move out of this, and I just never got around to it. So I started on this just before the whole Corona thing hit, getting a box here or there. But the vast majority of it happened this weekend, right? So I just buckled down and got it done and went through the stuff. It's just something I need to do. It's a good time to do it because I don't know what's coming with this economy. So the less bills I have and the more stuff I can get paid off and taken care of, the better. So I'll go ahead and just kind of show it to you here. Okay, so we're here on unit number 4. And this is building F. So this is unit F4. And I'm just kind of doing this to also have some proof that I didn't damage anything. That little tear in the insulation up there was there when I moved in. And I took pictures when I moved in. I still have them. I printed them out and stuck them in my file. And you can see the walls aren't all dented up or anything. They're just like this mark was here when I moved in. I looked at the pictures earlier, so everything looks the same. I just took a broom and went over everything, made sure the cobwebs are gone, swept the floor. You never know, these places might be like, oh, it's a cleaning fee, and this fee, and that fee. I've been through that with these places before. So I just want to make sure that I have some evidence. I just got my headlights kind of aiming in here for some light, but I think it's good enough. And I'm done. We say bye to the little old storage unit. And we're out of here. Hopefully they can rent it to somebody else that'll pay. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of storage auctions goes on out here once this economy turns real bad. A lot of people aren't going to be able to pay. All right. I'm out of here. Call them on Monday and let them know I'm officially moved out. And then the good thing is my credit union just changed from MasterCard to a Visa card or something for my debit, and I have to activate that soon. So I'll just be able to go ahead and do that. I'll do that tonight, so I know that there's no possible way they can bill my checking account for it. And I'll follow up with a certified letter, just for that few dollars that costs, a signed certified letter that they have to sign for, and I get a return receipt, so that to let them know that I moved out, so that they don't try to say, oh, he never told us, and now he owes us this and this fee and blah blah blah. You gotta be careful with these places, man. This place seems to have been pretty good, but it's changed ownership 4 times, I believe, since I rented this. So who knows what the new people are like. All right, I'll talk to y'all later, folks. Tom, Frugal Prepper.
Hey, folks, just real quick at the end of this video, I just want to say this is a time for even preppers to be getting prepared, to be getting those final things in order. Now, as preppers, we probably already have food storage, we have medical supply storage. We probably all have identified some weak spots in our preps during this quarantine stuff that we're going to maybe increase once prices come back down to a more normal level. But this is a time to really go back and reevaluate monthly expenses, try to get out of things. So, like, I'm out of that storage unit. That's $52 a month. I have a training an automotive training thing that's $20 a month that I subscribe to, and I haven't been able to get out there and watch any of the trainings in a few months. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that, and I can look at picking that back up again later when I have more time, maybe this coming winter. I just got rid of my AT&T, which was $41 a month, and I got Spectrum, which is better, faster service, for $18 a month. So go back, reevaluate everything. Go get quotes on your auto insurance and homeowners insurance, stuff like that, to see if you can negotiate better rates. Anything you can do to get these monthly bills down as low as possible is good. I found a hot water tank insulating blanket in my storage unit that I've had forever and never put on. I'm going to get that put on to help save a little money on the gas bill. If you can get more energy efficient light bulbs, it might be a time to think about doing that. Anything you can do just to save some money. Other things are, like, if you have a bunch of equipment around your televisions and stuff that's plugged in all the time, when you're not using it, just unplug that surge protector. If it's got a switch, turn it off. A lot of DVRs and stuff like that are just using tons of power in the background. Anything you can do to reduce your monthly expenses going into this. And then what I've chosen to do is to stash the cash, right? Instead of putting all the extra money at the few actual small debts that I have, I've decided I'm stashing that cash to the side. Then when I'm done with it, I can pay those debts. I'm still making the minimum payments, but I'm not paying a bunch of extra. Because who knows what's going to happen in the economy if we get into like a hyperinflation thing or something. You know, I might be upset because my electric bill is 4 times more, but I'll still have some money to keep my electricity on, right? So as long as we got electric and we got water and we got sewer and, you know, those basics, you know, life's pretty good, right? There's a lot of people in the world that live without any of that, you know. So life's still pretty good, and you know, everything's going to be fine. But the good thing is that in times like these, companies, you know, usually the companies that win are the last ones standing. And at the end of it, you know, what they have to do is they have to go back and look at how are we going to earn their business, right? So price is a big factor in that. Let's just take AT&T. Their service is supposed to be, I was supposed to get 10 megabits. I was lucky to get 1 on a good day, right? I would call and talk to the people in India. There was no help there. They'd schedule a technician to come out. I'd take time off of work. Technician, no call, no show. And the people in India, when I called them back, all they would do was schedule another technician not to show up the next week. So there was absolutely zero service from them. in any shape or form, and the internet they were offering was complete crap. So if places like AT&T want to stay in the residential internet access market and still sell their DSLs and their UVerse products, they're going to have to change. They're going to have to lower their price, and they're going to have to offer decent service at a reasonable price, and they're going to have to probably have, customer service people that speak English that you can understand. And I had to call Spectrum to get my service activated. That's how I'm promised getting it to activate. Got right through to an American person that spoke perfect English. They told me exactly what to do, and in like 2 minutes it was done. That's the kind of service. So I think we'll see things kind of reset in that area as companies have to come back and start earning our business if they want to keep us as customers. I think that's a good thing. But yeah, go through all your bills, figure out what you can trim out, look for all those little things. Like we even dropped Netflix, and we're just using Amazon Prime now. And then what we can do is when something comes out on Netflix that we really like, we'll do the free month trial or whatever, and then cancel it, and just like binge watch everything that we want to watch or whatever. So I'm waiting for the Picard series to be done, and then I'm going to do the 1 week trial for the CBS All Access, and then cancel it before the week's up, and watch all that. So use any of those little tricks that you can to save money right now, and still, get your entertainment. TV's not as big of a thing to me. I'm usually pretty busy, but I do like to watch I like to watch like documentaries and stuff like that, and Star Trek, on my laptop when I'm relaxing. So any side work you can pick up would be great right now. Anytime you can trade or barter for something, try to do that. Anytime you can negotiate for cash, maybe a lower price, try to do that too. But just be mindful of every single dollar that you're spending and try not to spend it. I'll talk to y'all later. It's Tom, your frugal prepper. Be happy, stay healthy out there, and just be frugal with your money right now.